So that's the first part before we scroll down past this above the fold section. What I would say big time is this. They have a search nav here, making sure people know that they can search for things. They should change this to something that's hyperlinked. I would even make it the holiday store, to be honest with you. Link it to the holiday store. So you have 3 different places here that are giving people access to the holiday store to hit this, which is the offer they want you to do. $65 for a 6-pack, right? They want you to, this is their gifting bundle that they want you to buy. Make it as easy as possible to have it in 3 places that everyone will see right when they drop into this page. Really like this. Love that they've done this. I'm a big proponent of focusing on use cases rather than just products, because you want to sit in your customer's shoes. That's a big one there. And then have real clarity in your image, especially when you're running paid traffic to it. You want to have clarity in your image and your copy. So they're focusing on the holiday store. And it's interesting. I almost would say holiday store, like what is the bundle? Like what is the product that they're actually trying to sell the most? Is it just this bundle of these 3 things? Again, I don't know specifically, but they'll have an understanding of that and they'll be able to test different images. What do you think of that? How do you think of that? Does that help you whatsoever? Because I'm going to scroll down this page a little bit and then we can talk about it before we can talk a little bit more about how this is.
The one question I have here that you mentioned, actually, there's 2 things real quick. First off, just so that I understand this hero image, part of the value of it is the extreme heavy contrast. And it is a product shot, but the white text over the black background seems extraordinarily intentional because I don't have to read it. I saw the ad. I know what to expect. I'm going to see this and subconsciously acknowledge that exists. And immediately I'm drawn to the right-hand side, product stuff. Or I'm scrolling right away. But like that contrast is real important. I think as somebody that's building a site, the action item here or the interesting part here that I'm curious about is the nav at the top. We have the who we are, we have the rewards, we have the login, the shop all deodorant, cleanser, and holiday store. Is like that too many buttons? Is that too few buttons? Is there an optimal piece here? Because it feels like what I'm getting is they have 2 hero products and an offer, or you can shop. They have 2 hero products or like this holiday bundle. And anything else they give me, they are devaluing the rest of the catalog, but also that means that I'm not getting decision fatigue. Does that make sense? At least that's what I'm thinking about.
100%. I think it's really balancing and understanding your customer. Like a lot of CRO in my rank move up the royal line has been a lot about understanding customers. And so there's a lot of data that goes into that. So quant that goes into that. There's a lot of qualitative feedback, i.e. reading reviews, having customer interviews, sending out surveys, whether there's no commerce or you send them a Google or a type form. What I would suspect is they have run a bunch of cohort analyses around what are their best repeat purchase products versus one-off purchases. And deodorant and solid cleanser are those things. And so they want to have as much visibility towards that on the homepage. And they know that they can be an entree into cross-selling and upselling on other things, but the reverse is not true. And so they have all of the other products. Yeah, we have them. We know that they can increase AOV, but they don't have a branching factor like the other ones have. And they don't have as quick of a repeat rate because they're not as quickly replenishable. So it's essentially like a cash turnover game, which is we can get a higher AOV that we can build into because we know this product is an entree into this product, but we know that a customer is going to replenish this product on a monthly or bi-monthly basis so that we can forecast in a really meaningful way what the purchase cycles and LTV on a 12-month are going to be from every single customer we acquire. That would be my hypothesis around why it's done this way. And I don't think it's too much. I think if you take holiday store out, it's 3 things. And 4th, it's still not too much decision fatigue because it's okay. I just want to check all the products. Okay. Do I just want deodorant, solid cleanser, or do I want to check out their offer? And I'm sure they're running traffic. We could go into their ad library and check this out, but I'm sure they're running traffic directly to their holiday store as well. Yeah, it's a really great question. Navigation is such an interesting one. If I had this plugged into heatmap.com, what I would do is I would just look at this and say, what has the highest revenue per session? And obviously like the cart and when you're in mobile, the navigation for this has the most. What I would suspect is if you're looking at repeat purchasers, deodorant has the most. And if you're looking at first-time users, it's probably going to be shop all. But if you look here, even in shop all, they have, interesting, they have body. So let's go into body just for a second, just for shits and giggles. So this is super interesting. They have all these bundles, and then they have this. It's cheaper. That's why they're doing it $14.50 versus $27. They're trying to sell you the bundles. But it's interesting that the antibacterial wipes are the first thing there. There has to be some sort of information, because this is not how I would think this collections page would be set up, or this category page would be set up. So how we would do it at heatmap.com is you just measure all of these tombstones to see what has the highest revenue per session, which is essentially just revenue divided by total revenue, or revenue on element, divided by total sessions. So let's just say it was $1,000 on this one divided by 1,000 sessions would be like $1 a session kind of thing. So we're trying to essentially just order them by what gets the most revenue per session. So it'd be interesting to see what the actual data behind this is, but I would focus on hero products. So let's just go in here. Now we're going down the path. So they're trying to get you into a toiletry bag. Interesting. Versus saying, hey, so what I'd be interested in is I just clicked this one, right? Why in the upsell was it not, hey, for an extra $12 you can get or $13 you can get these two things included, just make the bundle? That would be my entry point into the entire thing, but I could be wrong.